going to do it tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Eastern on ESPN. See you then.
It is National Championship Saturday in Fort Myers, Florida, and Montverde's looking for their first national title ever, looking loose. Smiles off the bus. New Hope's been here before, so of course they're loose. They won in 2019, and I bet sleep was hard last night, heading into a day that they're going to remember forever. You're watching the GEICO National Championships presented by Gatorade. From Suncoast Credit Union Arena in Fort Myers, we're down to our final two teams that got a national championship today. It's the number 3 seed, Montverde, against number 1, New Hope Academy out of Maryland. So we had 5 of the top teams in the country at the start of the week, and we are down to our final 2 teams on the national title island. It's number 3, Montverde out of Florida, and number 1, New Hope. So those are the teams that have been here. These are the players that are here in this national championship game. We had 9 in the top 100 in this event, 3 on these 2 teams. And Janiah Barker for Montverde is the top player in this event, still undecided on where she'll go to school. We're so glad you're with us for the national championship with former Coastal Carolina star Brooke Weisbrod, Connor Onion. A day that players, coaches are going to remember forever no matter how this goes. And let's start talking about defense, by the way. The disruptor for Montverde, Special Jennings may have the best defensive player in the country in Miracle Shepherd.
Yeah, I don't know if we've talked about Miracle Shepherd enough, but I imagine we will more today. And the way that she gets in the game, she can score. She is the kind of presence on the floor where offensively she's going to make a difference. Defensively, you have to worry about her everywhere. She was in the lanes. She was jumping over the chairs. She was stealing inbound plays. So they have a great player in Miracle. On the other side, talk about Jalen Ice Brown and the difference she made yesterday. 25 points, 4 assists, incredible moves, incredible length. She's headed to Louisville next year to play for the Cardinals. Give me hezzy, give me reverse, give me some English off the glass. She's just a difference maker, Connor.
Yeah, she was deep in the bag yesterday. Both 23s, stars in the semifinals. The offense was good for New Hope, of course, but really started by their defense. Question is today, can Montverde's bigs, they go 6'5" and 6'7", across the front line, can those players play against that New Hope pressure?
It's hard, isn't it? I mean, look at that. 32 points off of turnovers yesterday forced against IMG, who could not handle the pressure. Montverde does have size, but New Hope can counter that with speed and suffocating defense. They make you play way faster than you want to. But Janiah Barker right there in the middle of your screen, number 3, one of the top players in the country, and I know she's looking forward to that challenge.
Barker was slow to get going yesterday, had just 4 points in the first half in the semis, but took off in the third quarter to get Montverde here.
Yeah, she did. It was exciting to watch, to just see how well the team came together. As you look at the starting 5 here, Kennedy Fauntleroy, somebody to also keep your eye on in this game. These players headed to the next level, and they're doing things that, 10 years ago, the game has just so evolved from then.
Agustínete got off the first 3 yesterday. She does it again to start the national championship.
So in warm-ups, I looked at her, I was like, how you feeling, like a champion? She didn't even look me in the eye, just straight ahead. She was like, yes. I was like, I like that.
Eyes on the rim, dead-eye shooter. Rusna Agustínete. So Montverde hoping that's prophetic. They rode her opening 3 yesterday to a 13-point win to get here to the championship, beating DME, and New Hope beat IMG by 30 points. Going inside to CC Aleko, the first shot off and down. So it was a late pull away for Montverde in their win. And Ovalle going in tight, and that's off of New Hope and out of bounds. So keep it down in the baseline for Special Jennings for Montverde, year 2. They felt like they got snubbed at the Nationals last year. They were 22-2, but did not get into the Nationals.
Yeah, she felt like they played a challenging and large enough schedule to make room and be known enough to get into this tournament. So, you know what? They're just trying to make up for some lost time today. Special Jennings, an incredible player at Xavier, and has reached out and studied her former college coach, Kevin McGuff, and then also great Sean Miller, who was also at Xavier, Dawn Staley. So those are just some of her influences as Ovalle knocks down her first shot.
This is just like yesterday. Agustínete, then Ovalle to make it 5-zip Montverde.
Yeah, Montverde moving the ball well. They look confident.
And for Montverde, this will be their first ever GEICO National Championship. New Hope winning in 2019. And that foul is on Miracle Shepherd. So that could be key for the offense for New Hope today with Sam Caldwell at his a point here in Fort Myers where he seems to be every single year. He's won 3 of these before, the only girls coach to do that.
He's got such a terrific history of success, and look at today. Could be his 400th career win and a 4-time national champion. That's pretty awesome.
There's Kennedy Fauntleroy, the Georgetown commit, with the first basket for New Hope. So it's her and Jalen Brown teaming up yesterday in the semifinal win. And Augustianette's second shot is off. So here's Fauntleroy getting into her shot. It slides down and rebounded by Barker, wrestling it away from Aleko. And the pressure for New Hope leads to a foul. Layla Reynolds got in behind Barker there. So you're seeing it these first couple of minutes. New Hope will pressure you anywhere. Make, miss, backcourt, frontcourt, it doesn't matter.
There's been a couple defenses recently that when you watch it, I don't know if you feel the panic, but I definitely can feel rise in anxiety. UCF on the college level was one of them. New Hope on the high school level definitely makes me feel like that.
Oh, Reynolds going over the top on Barker, and they'll say that's down on the floor. So that's a little bit of the danger you see with the athleticism of Layla Reynolds. She gets up. She can dunk, by the way.
Exactly.
And she goes over Barker here.
Well, good job by Barker. I mean, the head fake is right where it needs to be because she knows she's facing, one of the best shot blockers that she's probably seen this season.
And that's a second foul already on Reynolds.
3 blocks yesterday. Listen to this line, Carmen. 13 points, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 blocks, 3 steals.
Not bad.
Yeah, that's all right.
Fauntleroy gets stuffed. Barker clears it away after Ovalle got hands, but there's the pressure. Fauntleroy right back to Aleko and can't finish. And Brown taps it out.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, Barker into the Gatorade cooler. Ooh.
I need some towels and mops to get all this up. I hope she's all right. What a hustle play. She looks like she's a little sore. Ooh.
I thought Brown touched that last.
Yeah, let's take a look here. It did look like that, actually. But, Janiyah Barker, she's got speed, and that's tough to kind of close out with her chest already over her knees at that point. So, hey, you can't knock that hustle, though. That just upped the offers right there.
Right.
2 more coming in the door.
Yeah, the Gatorade bath is supposed to come after the game if you win. Not a couple minutes into the first quarter. There's Ice Brown. Oh, no-look pass down for a layup. Got it to Lawson.
Did it. The no-look.
She was looking up in the stands.
She had me fooled. Look, I was looking toward the sideline.
Well, she was shoot first yesterday, pass first today for Brown. And now down there rebounding. Get ripped away for Barker. Ovalle with a 3.
I love the unselfishness so far for Montverde. Them having multiple scores in this game, that's one of the things that's going to neutralize pressure too, because then it doesn't all just come down to 1 or 2 scores. And
New Hope did not let IMG get their offense set in the half court at all yesterday.
No, Grace Van Sloot barely have any touches, let alone points, in the second half.
Ooh. Brown turned over, and Augustianette out in the open floor, and the pressure from behind comes from Fauntleroy. Aleko out in transition, and knocked away. That's the other thing you've got with New Hope is, some size that can match the height of Montverde, but also bigs that can run, like Aleko.
Yeah, Aleko is definitely one of the bigs who can get down. She's unsigned, too. She's known to dominate the paint.
And she gives it up here. Layla Reynolds swerving in and gets the bounce.
She's just getting more and more impressive as this tournament goes on. I love the footwork of what I'm seeing today on both sides.
I had a bit of a quiet double-double yesterday with Brown going off for 25 points. She was the second leading scorer, had 13 and 12. There's Shepard, short, and got it back from Aleko.
Right there. That is just an incredible play.
She covers so much ground, but it does lead to some fouls sometimes, and Shepard does pick one up here.
That's her second foul, so she'll have to check out of this game early. Just 6 minutes in, basically. So we'll see how this affects the flow of the game, the confidence offensively of New Hope. You still got some good defenders out there, but with Miracle out, it's different. You kind of feel that much more, okay, we can get a great shot.
You have the best overall defender for Montverde now with 2 fouls. The best interior defender, Reynolds, for New Hope with 2 fouls. And Reynolds does stay in. It was out off of Montverde there. So New Hope did that yesterday too. Let their players with that pressure play through some foul trouble and letting Reynolds roll here in the championship game. Look at this no-look pass from Brown into Lawson for the New Hope layup.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
Hey, how you doing, baby? You look mighty fine. I figured I might come your way and roll up on you with that golden ticket. Shawty, can I get your
Smell irresistible. The Axe Effect.
I'm defeated, feel mistreated. I'm so angry, I'm singing a song. 'Cause I'm paying so much for home internet, and that's just wrong.
I've got T-Mobile home internet. I feel happy. Great. Very happy.
Good for you.
Look how much money I'm saving right now.
Wait, really?
There's no hidden fees, no price hikes, one core.
Bro,
Introducing T-Mobile 5G home internet. Just $50 a month. It's that simple.
Make way for the first ever Chevy Silverado CR2. With Multimatic shocks, rugged 33-inch tires, and front and rear electronic locking differentials.
Dude, this is awesome, but we should get back to work. This good? Perfect.
If you're going to work remote, work remote. Find new workspaces, find new roads. Chevrolet.
The 2022 GEICO High School Nationals are brought to you by GEICO. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance. And Gatorade, and our commitment to fuel tomorrow. And Chevrolet, find new roads. Well, if you were with us yesterday, we were talking about how Fort Myers is the city in Florida with the most sunshine days per year. It has been perfect. Boating season all the time.
Yes, it's been a great trip, and this is a beautiful facility to host this event that's just gotten bigger and better each year. A shout out to the partners who have helped put this on. Paragon, Rosh Ghazi and his squad have done an excellent job, as usual, putting on a professional event.
We got the boys finals coming up later on ESPN at noon Eastern. Montverde has their boys team there, also the 3 seed on the boys side. So
yes,
Montverde trying to make it a boys-girls sweep here at Nationals.
And Montverde has become the basketball academy. A lot of players, and it's great to see the girls side really develop as well. They made a great hire in Special Jennings.
Well, missed shot out of the timeout for New Hope, but they get it right back with Fauntleroy. And she's on the attack, creating for Lawson. And through the contest, got the shot up. And the rebound cleared away by Jayete.
Jayete's had a good game. I like her impact. She was 4 of 8 yesterday, had 8 points.
Here's the thing, though. You get a rebound if you're Montverde, you're not out of trouble.
You're not safe. You have to keep it tight on your hands. You got to get a good grip, and if you bring it down, that's it. Jayete, mistimed that pass, and you have to be able to understand your offense is moving towards you. That's uncomfortable. The defender's right behind her, so you've got to give her some space.
Oh, Fauntleroy got that up to the rim somehow.
Yeah, she has a nice touch in her game, but she averaged 19.6 assists every game. And Sam Caldwell says, we do not get here without her.
And she is their highest rated player, their only player in the top 100 of the recruiting ratings. And a rebound for Brown. So you had 9 in this event that are in the top 100. New Hope, more of a collection of high major players that are unranked, and Fauntleroy with a 3.
Some confident three-point shooting in this game. I like the pace of it. I mean, you remember how frenetic the game started yesterday with New Hope, but today it's a little more dialed in and more strategy than speed.
Oh, that's the spot for Ovalle. Second hit from there.
Xavier Saini. Cincinnati is getting a great three-point shooter in Ovalle.
Well, you're going to go home next year. Go to your home city,
exactly.
check her out.
Need to go watch her play for the Muskies.
So trading threes, back-to-back possessions.
They let it go.
No carry there for Lawson. Now getting late. Brown with 10 on the clock. Muscles in there and missed wide. And going back down Montverde's way. Fauntleroy inside, then outside.
Yeah, she's done a good job. I mean, just a little stutter step jab, almost a direct line to the basket, but got herself open, and then she's got the range as well. Good look ahead, and then the touch pass for the open three.
We were talking about Reynolds and her athleticism, but she's got some finesse too.
Yeah, she does. She does, and just one more element to her game.
Tap from behind for Fauntleroy, and this is the scramble situation we saw a ton yesterday, and the tie-ups giving it back to New Hope off of the dog pile.
We got tackle football going on here in the first quarter. Gotta love the hustle.
Remember what Sam Caldwell, New Hope's coach, said to us during practice this week? He said, we've built this thing up, slowing our way into practice 2 times a week, 4 times a week, 6 times a week, like football, kind of building up toward,
that's a football thing.
Toward the end of the week.
I didn't know that.
And he said, we also can't wait to hit people. Somebody other than ourselves, which is also kind of a football thing.
Yeah.
Didn't know he meant like that, though. That's what we've seen these last 2 days.
Yeah, they thrive off of physicality, being aggressive. That full court press, I mean, that's what makes all those turnovers what we saw yesterday. 28 points off turnovers. And then you look offensively, and they had 22 assists. So this is a team that is complete. They're all around, and they get it.
And squared up at 11 in our opening quarter. Winner is the national champion here in Fort Myers, Florida. We've got a foul off the ball. And going against New Hope. It's on Alyssa Buford Green. Special Jennings, you're talking about some of the coaches that she studies down on the offensive end. Watches a lot of the NCAA games, men and women. Last 3 to 4 minutes only to get some of her sets. And that one didn't work. Fauntleroy out in transition and finishes with the left.
How about holding off her defender with her right arm and going underhand left? That's how when I say the game is evolved, that's the kind of things I mean. I mean, those types of plays are just next level athleticism. High school level, that's crazy.
Brooke, we've seen her slashing, we've seen her hit outside shots, and we've seen her do that. Fauntleroy tying up Agustianete with Lawson. He will stay down this way with Montverde.
How about Lawson getting her fired up? And not taunting, but just more like clapping on her own team's energy and defense. I love it.
And Lawson gives them 8 points a game too, but sees some of their energy on defense. Had the trap on Barker, who gets slapped down to the ground. And free throws for Janiyah Barker.
Janiyah Barker seeks contact, and that's something I think college coaches will also appreciate. She can handle it, put it on the floor, pull up jump shot, whatever you need.
Top undecided player in the class of 2022. Hey, tomorrow night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific on ESPN and the ESPN app. The Women's National Championship game from Target Center in Minneapolis, South Carolina against UConn. Pre-game special gets it all started at 7 Eastern. Elle Duncan, Rebecca Lobo, Carolyn Peck, Nikki Fargas, plus Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi will be back on the ESPN2 and ESPN Plus feed. Join the conversation with the hashtag BTS. That got a lot of good feedback last night in the semis.
Yeah, I watched it for a while, and then they had Kelsey Plum on as well. And I mean, you're talking basketball, then they're asking if you heard Kanye's album, if you even know what Through the Wire meant. I was like, this is the entertainment we need. And what good games we saw last night. South Carolina's defense totally took Haley Van Lith out of the game.
And how about Aaliyah Boston, too?
Oh, my goodness. Just incredible. She's so much fun to watch.
Well, final couple of seconds here of the first quarter. New Hope back with an offensive rebound. And trying to grab the lead before the end of the first. Fauntleroy has 9 first quarter points. She's on the shake here. Giving it up. A 3 up for Jada Brown. And downtown Jada Brown gives New Hope the lead.
What a big shot from downtown Jada Brown. Yeah, teammates hyping her up. That's got to feel good for New Hope in a game it feels like it's only going to be decided by 5 points or less, right? It's got that kind of vibe today.
Tight first quarter. 3-point lead, the difference after Jada Brown got the kick from Fauntleroy. A 50% three-point shooter. And Fauntleroy getting it rolling early. 9 first quarter points for her at New Hope.
There's a moment when we find our stride. And tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
This is you, right? Like, you're like, bacon, bacon, bacon.
Well, this is you.
I love bacon. Sonic, bacon on bacon, quarter-pound double cheeseburger. Okay, you got me.
Playoff atmosphere here, plenty of firepower.
Everybody wake up!
A sensational moment.
The rush to the playoffs continues. Penguins Avalanche today at 3 on ABC and ESPN+.
You ain't seen nothing yet!
Welcome back to the DIFY Show, the show where others do it for you. Today we're going to DIFY a broken sewer line.
The first step is to have home serve in place.
Home Serve will do it for you with home repair plans starting at just $7.99 a month.
The next step, we're gonna roll these bocce balls towards that smaller ball.
Oh, good roll.
Did you feel that? That must have felt great.
And that's how you DIFY a broken sewer line. That's our show today.
Let HomeServe do it for you with plans starting at just $7.99 a month. Go to homeserve.com or call now.
When it comes to finding the right parts to fix your car, shop carparts.com. To always find the right parts fast. To always save up to 50%. And to always be certain the parts you purchase will fit perfectly. Plus, our parts come with a lifetime replacement guarantee, so you can always shop carparts.com with confidence. Get the right parts right now at carparts.com.
Well, you win today, you're a legend at your high school forever. New Hope with the three-point jump at the end of one quarter. Connor Onion, Brooke Weisbrod back with you. And Kennedy Fauntleroy is trying to be a legend at New Hope. 9 points in that first quarter.
Well, according to Sam Caldwell, she already is. I mean, he's been in her life since she was in 5th grade, and he's been coaching her ever since. So he told us, you know, we just don't get here without her. And you can see why. She's the heart and soul of this team. Somebody that understands the program, 5'8" senior, headed to Georgetown. Hoyas are definitely getting somebody who's a difference maker.
I mean, she's the highest rated recruit in the Big East, so she's probably going to play right away for the Hoyas. And trying to win a national title today, get a Big East title next year.
Yeah.
You mentioned how Fauntleroy's been playing for Sam Caldwell since 5th grade. He said that his goal at their banquet, when this is all said and done, they hope with a national championship to celebrate. His goal, and one goal only, when talking about her, don't cry.
Yeah, good luck. Good luck. Somebody who's, you know, been in your life for almost 10 years, it's going to be very difficult.
And we said the words don't matter, just hold it together.
Yeah.
So, start of the second quarter, it was a Jada Brown 3. And at the end of the first, that gave New Hope the three-point jump. Now Lawson stretching it out, and Lawson follows her own. Fauntleroy, in and out, and a third chance. Lawson active down here.
This is big time for New Hope to be able to keep plays alive. This is part of the hustle plays we saw yesterday.
So New Hope in the paint. They outscored Montverde 10-0. They got some shots going outside, but also inside and back outside with Fauntleroy.
Great read, too, by Layla Reynolds. She drives, the defense draws inward, so she just makes this simple read. Kick it to the corner for an open three, and what a great job by Fauntleroy to knock it down.
She's already got 12, Brooke.
Does she really? A dozen points already.
A dozen already.
Okay.
Minute into the second quarter. And pass got just over Lawson. 10 to shoot for Ovalle. Oh! She got that +1.
Oh, wow.
What an angle for Ovalle.
And it was a half. I don't even know what you call this. It looks like a hook shot almost. Take another look at that one.
She was playing shortstop.
And she's cool about it. Like, it's not even a reaction, Connor. I mean, yeah, that's a difficult shot. Almost out of bounds, and still finds a way to hit the back.
That's going back to your softball days. That's a sidearm shortstop.
That's
throw.
right. Oh, no, I'm out in the outfield. I need more time to see that ball.
We'll check the mixtape later.
Yeah, exactly. I'll put it on YouTube.
Well, Valle's got 11 and gets it back to a three-point game early second quarter. And Brown gets stripped. Corey Allen causes the turnover. Novae already with those 11. Unselfish here, and a walk on Barker.
Yeah, I think she's obviously frustrated with the play. I think she was calling for a little bit better pass and then trying to catch her feet. Just going too fast. Montverde's got to turn the dial down a little bit. This is what New Hope does well. They make you frustrated, and then you start to make mental mistakes.
Lecko's short, and Barker has Reynolds all over her back. And Montverde is getting it back, but Barker got trampled.
Yeah, Barker, how many times have we seen her on the floor? We're not even at halftime, and it's probably half a dozen.
You said frustrated by the pass and getting called for a travel. The Lippery definitely confirmed that. She's going down.
We don't have sensors for that, sorry.
Right back to it. In and out for Barker. Again, the top-rated player in this event, top unsigned player in the country. Three is up and down for New Hope one more time. It's Ice Brown.
Now, somebody that Sam Caldwell feels should have been recognized as a McDonald's All-American. She's playing on national television today and will be a part of a Final Four team come next season.
And going to Louisville next year. Barker really working hard, and keep counting those floor burns for her.
Yeah, making me sore.
Fauntleroy on the take, and swatted away by Ovalle.
Good job by Ovalle. Just watch Wade Brown handles the ball, just quick set release, and give a lot of credit to Fauntleroy for the pass because it was immediately in the pocket. And so under pressure, she does not crack. Her nickname is Ice for a reason. And shout out to the photographer, whoever set this up. That is awesome.
And the fashion consultant, too. Getting that worked
Not
out.
bad.
Not bad at all. And the foul shots coming here for New Hope. Agustianete called for the foul. And Lecco going to the free throw line. So CC Alecko. Big ask for her today to bang with 6'5", 6'7" for Montverde. She's a player that in Maryland and the national schedule that they played dominates the paint, averages a double-double.
And the confidence of this entire program. I mean, both teams have a lot of confidence, I feel like. So it's not like, oh, I feel undersized. I'm nervous for this challenge. They're like, great, let me get up to it. When you're competitive, it changes the course of who you are as a player.
And then a prove-it tournament for her. She's unsigned. And Miracle Shepherd back in playing with 2 fouls. Lawson thought it should have been a tie-up. It'll be Shepherd at the free throw line. You like this?
They called it on the floor, actually. I don't know if they didn't give it a continuation.
Oh, you're right, so baseline out. I was going to say, you like this Shepherd coming back in with 2 fouls?
It's risky, but, I think you got a deficit right now that you need to make sure you overcome. You don't want to go into halftime down, 12.
Ovalle from that spot again. Nope. And rebound for Brown. Same exact spot she hit from twice already. Well, catching traffic for Lawson, and then airballs it. And Alecko steers it right back into her hands. And Alecko fouled. That was not on the grounds.
No, it was
Definitely
not.
a shooting foul.
And how about just the pursuit of the basketball? Once again, the possession kept alive by Tanaya Lawson. Off the rebound, you said it. You're not safe. You get the ball in your hands, it's not safe. So Alecko takes full advantage of that, gets herself to the free throw line.
All 94 feet, danger zone.
Yeah.
In and out for Alecko. Well, we had started to talk about it before, but this is kind of a prove-it event for her. She's an unsigned senior, so a lot to play for as far as her exposure today. And Alecko taps it free to Lawson. So Montverde trailing by 8. Shepherd hasn't been able to get a basket yet. She had 16 yesterday.
Yeah, she's had a tough day so far offensively. 18 points and 4 assists yesterday. She was a lot more involved. But I think, the foul trouble kind of disrupted her game. She's trying to find her flow yet. And Tanaya Lawson, who is unsigned, her scholarship to Howard fell through. She's opening a lot of eyes this weekend.
Here's Allen barreling in. Shepherd not scoreless anymore.
We knew it was only a matter of time. She just does not give up, and I love the relentlessness. She's not going to let fouls affect the way that she plays, so don't play hard. You got to back off a little bit, right? You just can't make contact, basically, is what she's got to be thinking. don't make contact.
Timeout for New Hope. So Miracle Shepherd, she had that juicy, busy stat line yesterday. Also, it's more of a soccer stat, but she covered a lot of mileage yesterday, too. Playing through some foul trouble. Trying to get Montverde back.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq relief. With RA, your overactive immune system attacks your joints. Rinvoq regulates it to help stop the attack.
Rinvoq can lower your ability to fight infections, including TB, serious infections and blood clots, some fatal, cancers, including lymphoma and skin cancer, death, heart attack, stroke, and tears in the stomach or intestines occurred. People 50 and older with at least one heart disease risk factor have higher risks. Don't take if allergic to Rinvoq, as serious reactions can occur. Tell your doctor if you are or may become pregnant.
Talk to your rheumatologist about Rinvoq relief. Rinvoq, make it your mission. Learn how AbbVie could help you save on Rinvoq.
Baseball is back, and T-Mobile and Sprint customers get a free MLB TV subscription all season long. Home or away, follow all the MLB action this season when you switch to the network with more 5G bars in more places. Only T-Mobile keeps you in the game with free MLB TV. From April 5th through April 11th, head to T-Mobile.com/MLB to switch and score.
Back with Brooke Weisbrod, Connor Onion. National championship game here at the GEICO Nationals, presented by Gatorade. Let's look at our Fuel Tomorrow, presented by Gatorade. It's Jalen Ice Brown, headed to Louisville. Saw her team, her future team, play in the Final Four last night against South Carolina. And she had a pretty good morning session, too, with 25 points.
I think it's a no-look pass today for me. That's what stands out. I mean, there's so many elements to her game that are complete and will only get better as Jeff Walls, his staff, player development is part of what they do. It's the reason why they send players like Dana Evans to pros. They do really well. She's right in that same line. You know, she works hard at her game, just commits to getting better a little bit every day and being coachable. She can have a really bright future.
Well, you talk about a reload for Louisville, too. Kiana Smith, Emily Engstler, who was a star last night for Louisville.
Love her game. Absolutely love her game.
And Chelsea Hall, they're out for
Yeah.
Louisville. So you reload with a player like Jalen Brown and 3 other players in the top 100 coming in her class to Louisville next year.
Jeff Walls has built a program that is a perennial Final Four threat. And to do that, I can't imagine the work ethic that it must take and relentless recruiting and trying to find those players who fit into your system. That's why look at what we have with South Carolina, Stanford, UConn. It's going to be a walk. Those coaches over time have raised the level of this game, and it's only getting better.
Ovalle took steps there, so inside 4 to go here until halftime. Montverde got it back to 6 just before that timeout. There's been some frustration from Montverde in this first half.
And unless they get composed, this score is only going to increase.
Well, they've been turning it over. They get one here, and Ovalle right to the rim.
She's sneaky fast, right? I mean, not only a good shooter, but fast and also a good defender with her length and anticipation.
She's already got 13, Brooke.
Yeah, she's exciting to watch. I like it because she's got size, but she really plays like a guard. And just watching her footwork, she rarely puts her heels down. She's on her toes and the balls of her feet almost all the time.
Check this out. She's helping over on Layla Reynolds. Up on the balls of her feet. But it rotates to Fauntleroy, and the miss secured by Jayete.
Look at Ovalle running the offense, telling everybody, calm down. Let's get into our set. This is exactly what Montverde needed. Now you got a 4-point game.
She's in a flow after hitting those outside shots to start it. Shepherd.
Pop.
Around and out. Ooh, the soft rims didn't give for her that time.
Yeah, but how about that stop?
Fauntleroy swatted away by Barker. And back into the hands of Brown for New Hope. They've gone cold here the last couple of minutes. Haven't scored since the timeout. And that's offense. Jayete helped make the call.
I wish I knew what Special Jennings said in that huddle last time. My guess is just intuition. She said, ladies, we're fine. Everybody just relax, take a deep breath. Let's remember who we are and the talent that we have. So you've seen that immediately after the timeout. Created some turnovers, got some easy buckets. You don't become the player and the coach you are without having gone through these moments to say, okay, what worked and what didn't work.
We got to sit in on Montverde practice the other day, and she blends relatability and authority really well. She's out with her players shooting, but hey, when it's time to go, she is not afraid to get on them.
Yeah, and you can't be cool with your players until you have respect, and that's what I think she earned first.
Floater from Fauntleroy. She wanted a foul, couldn't hit. So final 2 minutes of this first half. Montverde the only scoring since the 4-minute timeout. And Ovalle forcing turnovers, getting out in fast break. And now a foul. Gayete squared up with Aleko there. So that's number 2 on Aleko. We had the early concern for Montverde with the 2 fouls on Miracle Shepherd, but since then, Layla Reynolds for New Hope picked up 2. Best interior defender. Now your best interior scorer for New Hope. Aleko has 2 fouls.
That's a good point. So this is the time for Montverde to make their move. I mean, they could easily take the lead going into halftime. And with all the talent that's sitting on the bench right now, there's Tanaya Lawson.
She's been the Miracle Shepherd to New Hope, running all around the floor in the first half.
Stat line of everywhere.
Like that. But Gayete gets 2 at the line. It's a 2-point game. And there's Shepherd taking it away from Fauntleroy to tie the game.
If you see 2-3, don't come near me. You got to start thinking that way if you're New Hope. She gets steals that you don't think that she's going to get there, but she sure does, and then she makes you pay.
How long have you been cooking that one up?
If I told you it just happened, you wouldn't believe me.
I believe you. That looked like a genuine look. Here's Aleko finally breaking the ice. New Hope hadn't scored for 3 minutes.
I knew we were going to have a close game, and I would imagine this is going to continue throughout. Yep, Sam Polo wants this last minute get his team right.
So New Hope was pushing toward a double-digit lead. Montverde came out of that 4-minute timeout, tied it. Now it's a 2-point game.
Yeah, Montverde's defense has been the difference maker here in this second quarter. This is exactly what Miracle Shepherd does well. Gets them going with defense, with hustle. She had 18 yesterday. Took her some time to get in this game because she got in early foul trouble, but now she's just been impactful.
Miracle Shepherd is the only player that Montverde feels like they can't win without. They've had players out with injury and illness. Even Janiyah Barker, the top-rated player in this event, number 3 in the country, they went 2-0 without her. But without Miracle Shepherd, they don't get to nationals.
Yeah, it's a different team, no doubt. There's so much talent on this team. I don't want to take anything away from any of the ladies, but Miracle Shepherd is underrated, needs to be talked about. We could talk about her the whole game and what difference she's made. And certainly somebody who should be getting about 20 offers.
And she's got Florida and Vanderbilt, Western Kentucky in her pocket right now as offers. And her team down 2. There's that spot again. Ovalle, back-to-back misses from out there. And New Hope with a one-on-one with Fauntleroy. In on Shepherd and best on best to score.
Well, she knew she had 2 fouls, so she knew that Miracle Shepherd couldn't go at her the way that she normally would. Good read by Fauntleroy.
And Shepherd wants to get it back. And on the attack, she scores it.
Oh my gosh. That is almost a speechless move right there. The quickness. Oh, that's her 3rd. With 27 seconds left.
And that's one where you're almost to the point where New Hope might be thinking about pulling it out, milking the clock, but pressure applied on the dribble got her on her 3rd.
I just watched Special Jennings' reaction. She was just, could basically just be like, dang, and you see it in her face right now. It's like it changes their strategy.
Turned away to avoid the lip reading there.
Smart. See, that's a smart point guard right there. She knows.
Camera savvy.
She knows.
So Fauntleroy has 14 points to lead New Hope. And her steady hands here toward the end of the first half. Aleko off, knew it, and it was following it all the way, but picked up by Agustianete. So last shot chance here for Montverde to try to get it even or take the lead. 5 to go here. Here's Ovalle weaving in and scoring.
How'd she find an open lane?
Final seconds here. Fauntleroy's got to get one up from 3/4 courts. No. All right, New Hope. Looked like they wanted to run away after their 30-point win yesterday. They were up 8. Then Montverde at the 4-minute timeout came storming back with Ovalle. And Shepard back in there. But it's Fauntleroy with a big first half. 14 points for New Hope.
There's a moment when we find our stride, and tomorrow belongs to us. This is the moment it all starts. It could happen if we're given the chance to play.
Your mission, stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once-daily pill, can dramatically improve symptoms. Rinvoq helps tame pain, stiffness, swelling, and for some, Rinvoq can even significantly reduce RA fatigue. That's Rinvoq Relief.